Baby AM, we don't see it very often, but keep in mind this hero was undefeated at the major, 3-0.
Small instances of damage, Kraken Shell just deals with all of that.
Doing a lot of research into damage block too. I was hoping we saw Spectre into Tide today.
Oh, Zephyr, that's it. First blood. Just slowed down too much by the Arctic Burn, and now Cuckoo's gonna find most of his mana is gonna be burned away. I wonder what the spell block interactions are if you are not the one being doomed, but you're soulbound. As is Cuckoo actually dead here? They're gonna take some time, but Nico Baby's having a hard time actually putting damage onto this axe, especially since he's completely out of mana. So he's just kind of running around with his Vanguard, challenging anybody who wants to fight him. Finally, they do get another round of Earth Spike. Still, though, they're gonna have to keep on poking at him from a distance. Otherwise, this madman will kill somebody. As Orb Corrosion a couple times, and there it is. Finally, they get the kill. Cuckoo doesn't really seem to care too much.
The trouble is, if you're a hero like Grimstroke and you fall behind, it's very tough to like find a place back into the game. Like, where is he supposed to go? I would say maybe bottom, try and finish a kill on S4. They might not need him.
S4 is very far forward with no health. I'm not sure exactly what that plan was.
This is going to grow for them.
They're going to go for the Doom on S4. The first move by T1's cores. And it is going to be a successful gank. Meanwhile, farther up the river, as we're going to watch Carl die here, they're going to try and chase down Zephyr. Zephyr is going to be pulled back into the shockwave. Pretty easy kill for Alliances.
They've kept control of their mid tower.
The bottom lane. Nico Baby's not expecting an Invis Doom. That's just unfair.
3 or 4 heroes, you're like, okay, he's very good on these. I think Carl's list is closer to 20.
Yeah. No, he's certainly been stellar for T1 as they're going to try and go for an advantage in the triangle. They pick up a kill on Onskin, but they're going to run into the Ravage, into the Skewer like pins. They're all going to fall here as Cuckoo is going to be the last one left alive, but he's got nowhere to run to. 3 down from a big move from Alliance. Nicely played by S4, just scooping up right behind him like that with the Ravage.
He'll likely be getting involved. You can't give away free towers, but now T1, they'll make the move.
Skewering on back. Cuckoo getting ripped apart by all this damage. Jeez. That was a little bit more than I expected, but the Empowered Mag hitting for over 200 damage a hit with the Gush as well. They're going to be able to get the Soul behind Double Doom. The Ice Blast out as well. That's going to be 2 kills instantly for T1. Now the other 2, Limp and FNG, were able to get back here. As they backed away, Alliance backed away, so he's just like, okay, I'm just going to push out mid, try and force them to rotate over. T1 kind of setting up here, are going to be able to go for S4. Now S4 does have the silence on. The Ice Blast is coming in as well. Limp, no! He missed the RP! He didn't get off the blink beforehand. S4 is going to be burned out here. What happened to Limp?
In some time. It's 22 minutes almost. No Roche threat, and because there's no tier 1s, you can't really make a play for Roche. You need to make a play for kills. They're going to go for it. Savage.
23 Savage has the shard, so he is not going to die here right away. But on his second life, he may come back and just instantly die again. He will. There is nothing they can do about that. There's just too many heroes on top of the carry of T1. Now, not only is the Wraith King dead, but Reincarnation is on cooldown. T1 are not going to go and let this Roshan happen for free. Smoke breaks. Cuckoo, look at his positioning from Onskin. They can get this DD. Oh, the Stomp coming in. The 2-man Soulbind with the Doom and the Ink Swell. Just beautiful stuff from T1. And the fight is seemingly already over as the 2 cores are dead. S4, he tried to go for the kill on the White Man. Winter's Curse does actually hold them in place and kills the Ancient Apparition finally. Maybe they can get out of here, but they're not going to win this fight without their 2 damage dealers. Okay, Cold Embrace after Cold Embrace is saving him. Carl's done with that nonsense, though. He chases away the Winter Wyvern while his other 2 allies focus on the S4 Tidehunter. 3rd core down.
You got BKB on Wraith King soon. He's going to need that, or he's going to die twice in a row, pretty much all game.
Reincarnation is back up again, but 23 Savage is being patient. Limp managed to find a nice skewer back onto 2 of them, unable to get off the RP, but he does so now. That is going to be both of them dying. Oh, Cuckoo does manage to get off his BKB with the call with Inkswell as well. The double soulbind, the silence stacking up, and they are both dead. Now FNG chased down by Carl as well. Once again, Team 1 just responding to Alliance and out-initiating them. I thought this time around a nice two-man RP, but damn, Cuckoo survives through just long enough to get off his BKB, and now he's going to be able to catch 23 Savage as well. The stun follow-up, the silence put onto him, that is going to potentially be a team wipe as long as they've got enough stuns, and they do. Yeah. And back then, we knew that AM versus Wraith King was good, as they're going to be able to find the Winter Wyvern.
For Nico Baby to really confidently stretch his legs, but I don't know. Oh, they bait the DD again.
Oh no, S4. That's 1,000 damage crit. Ice Blast as well. BKB being used just to make sure they do get this kind of free kill that was available.
FNG, like the whole support duo, just can't play Dota into this triple BKB. Carl has Arcana and he really wants to get in.
Oh, and the smoke out from Alliance, but they're going to run right into 23 Savage.
The Zephyr just want, look at they're ready. They just want a soul bind.
They're going to jump him right after the skewer. Immediately the soul bind, the double doom. It just keeps happening. They're so good at it. They're so perfect at these combinations. And now they're going to be able to get the call onto FNG as well. So Winner's Curse already thrown out, but it doesn't do anything. Grimstroke actually using his invis. There goes the Dark Portrait. He's silenced up. He's Inkswelled, and now he's going to be called as well. Oh my God. They didn't even need the doom, and it showed. They just swamped Alliance with straight up Soulbind and beautiful Blink initiations. Just absolutely perfect stuff from T1, man. It's going to be an interesting one. We get to see T1. Not only did they get their hands on the Doom again, Kyle, but they also got the Tree Protector.
Can't stick in the lane. It's way too close to tower, and the chase potential of an Orb of Venom tree. Wait, does that? Okay, I was wondering. I've never seen that interaction before, but yeah, if you're banished, you'll still block the spawn. Okay.
He is going to get stomped here. They're going to build up a lot of damage. These illusions are doing a lot of work, but they're going to turn around onto S4 with Elite Seed. That'll heal up Whitemon. Then he's not threatened. In fact, he gets the first blood against S4.
It's 2 points.
Oh, they're going mid. Oh, he missed the toss back. And now Carl's actually in trouble. He's taking too much damage. Carl's going to have to run away before Lim can get that last hit in, but he's got, Fairy Fire, turn around, and he gets the final nuke, the fourth one to secure the kill onto the Tiny.
Nothing counters you when you're 5 to 10K ahead of the game, and he's on pace to get there at the moment.
They're going to three-man smoke up. They are not moving to try and defend the safe lane tower. Instead, they're trying to set the pace by going mid behind Limp, expecting somebody to defend this. And it will be the Train Protector and maybe Carl as well. Carl showing up with the Ace Rune is going to be able to get the toss back before the Winner's Curse could stop him. But now the SF Requiem is going to go out with a beautiful hit and just lines up the races. A triple kill for Limp. Make that a quad, potentially? No, man. Lion. He's gonna skedaddle here. Nico Baby's gonna try and chase him down. Actually does manage to catch up. Boy, Chaos Knight's a fast hero. So they get the fourth kill in there as well.
And it was big as well because it was before Savage could really make his advantage felt. FNG, night vision disadvantage.
Yep. Because of that, they're going to be able to quickly kill FNG. Looks like they were a little bit scared of a Winner's Curse or something. Farming out these other areas. They're going to smoke themselves in. And this high ground ward of Alliance may be a bit deceiving. The smoke, they're going to move in and be able to spot some heroes here with the daytime vision. They see Nico Baby and they're going to plan their execution. They're going to jump onto him with the Hanks and Doom. Immediately, the Chaos Knight is just out of the team fight. They're going to stampede and try and get everybody else out on the side of Alliance. But Cuckoo, he's going to chase. Same goes with Carl. Missing out on the toss, which I think he wanted on an ally. Maybe tossing the Tree Protector with an Overgrowth mid-Centaur stun. They got to be careful. Jumping forward, Lion going for Limp, trying to keep him disabled and out of this game, but at the same time, they've already lost their Tree Protector, and Zephyr just dies to the heavy amount of physical damage from SF. A Crystallis crit is very scary for these squishy supports.
Yeah, really nice job from Limp. Recognize, like, I have Aegis. They've chased us too far. You saw FNG pump fake his ultimate. And T1 recognized we just can't go in. They overlapped, used way too many spells on the initial target.
They're gonna go back in. I think they got the Doom set up. Winter's Curse immediately catching him out. Now the Requiem goes. The Glaives. Oh Jesus! Cuckoo, he almost dies to it, but he actually does manage to stay alive. The BKB, 23 Savage, they're going to toss. Oh, God, Limp, this was not what he expected. The glaives off of the Winter's Curse, pretty much solo killing his first life.
Wow, I didn't know that it worked. They were bouncing back and forth.
His other two cores are flourishing because of the space that he's made. Now it looks like they're going to set up for a smoke. Let's see how Alliance is able to respond here. They don't quite yet have the Satanic done on Limp, which they would really want if this initiation comes true. Cuckoo, the smoke is going to break. Is he going to jump forward? He does. He managed to jump forward straight onto Limp with a two-man stun on top of that. The tiny combo is there as well with a finger of death. They put S4 down. Now they're going to be able to catch up the Hanskin. 3 dead. Another beautiful initiation. Being on the low ground and still finding the right jump, that is so impressive. T1 is so good at initiating these late game team fights.
So much magic damage on T1, it doesn't really keep that hero alive for long. And 2 games in a row now, no good curses. The one mid for that team fight was great, but in this mid to late game period, FNG just feels completely neutralized.
Pulling him back in. They don't want to let 23 Savage walk away. He's going to be purged up. Disruption. This is kind of the scary combo that we were talking about earlier. The Overgrowth goes out, but the Luna's already dead. They did not respect how Shadow Demon counters a Luna, and now they're going to lose not only 23 Savage, but possibly Cuckoo as well. Blink away. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, he had it for just a beat there. He pops a BKB, but I think he's still going to die as the Scorched Earth is up. He's going to get that bit of extra movement speed, but the BKB does eventually run out. 2 cores dying there. Just haven't seen a whole lot of Crimson Guards in general lately, so maybe they just, you know, kind of forgot about the item as a concept, just because it's like, if it's underpowered, you don't really want to go for it. They're going to use the Stampede to try and get out of here, and they do counter-initiate, blowing up Zephyr immediately and almost catching 23 Savage. As for just a bit shy there on the blink.
Both squads recognizing that as well. No risks being taken.
Okay, so what is the dream initiation for Alliance? What are they looking for?
I think it's more about avoiding Doom on a critical target. They want SD to get all of his ults off, and they want to find a support if possible.
Showing up into the pit, they're going to be able to get the stomp. Nico, baby, they're going to blow him up. They blew double ultimates for that. They do have the buyback, though, and Cuckoo's going to be ripped apart by the physical damage. It looks like the Winter's Curse in the back line. Zephyr gets a little bit low, and they're going to try and catch up to him. They manage to get the disruption off onto him, but at the same time, Tiny going for Hanskin, trying to make sure there's no more of that break mechanic. As the 23 Savage, Luna is able to turn him up. The BKB, the Satanic now going out. They're going to hold him in place, but Nico, baby, has to run away from 23 Savage, so he turns back instead and deals with Limp. FNG inside of the pit. They're going to buy back on the SF, but look at the damage. Roshan, S4, and Hanskin are both going to be dying here as the burnout. Zephyr keeping himself magic immune with the mana drain until the rest of his team is here to help destroy Nico, baby, and a potential dieback for him. They need to finish him off now, and Carl gets the triple kill. S4, though, he's going to be able to deal out the damage. Both Carl and White One are so low, but they can't quite finish him off, and they cannot walk into 23 Savage's Luna, who's still large, strong, has a Satanic, has an Aegis. They cannot win this fight anymore. They have to run away from the Luna. Hanskin does what he can with the illusions, but it's not good enough. Limp, he needs to be able to get off the Requiem, but there's too many stuns. He's not going to be able to do this. This is going to be a dieback for him as well, potentially, as the glaives raining in, the toss back, and the combos from T1 are too damn strong.
They just destroyed them, Cap. Like, that wasn't a team fight win. They just embarrassed Alliance in the pit. Total outplays from 23 Savage. One of the only, 4 players in the world at 12k MMR plays like it. Like, just perfect positioning. Saves his BKB for coming out of the disruption.
He's getting a deso, Kyle. He's going to end the game.
It's over. It's over. Like, they have lost the game. They've, 3 diebacks? That was like 8 on 5. And even 8 on 5, Alliance can't win that fight.
FNG.
GG.
He's going to call it. He has Winter's Curse, but